Hi guys, my name is Anna Maria and you're very welcome to my channel, and today I want to talk about some nice places that you can visit here in Dublin, and make sure you do save this video by giving it a like to make sure that you have those locations saved and you can come back to it whenever it's safe to do so, whenever the lockdown is lifted in Dublin. And you know what guys, I'm super excited and I'm super inspired right now because just before filming this video I was chatting to a few of you on my Patreon account, and you always inspire me, you always give me so much energy, and I hope I do the same thing for you. So thanks a lot for doing it, for subscribing to my Patreon account, and thanks a lot for your support. I'm super happy, super inspired, and I'm just enjoying doing what I'm doing. Cool, and now let me tell you about the places to visit in Dublin, and obviously I'm gonna use my Z Fold 2 for a bit of inspiration, yes, because I still need notes, you know, I'm not at that level yet where I can just talk without any notes. I need something. Perfect, so the first place to go to, it's a very nice but a very usual place, and you would think about it straight away, but it's Dublin city streets. Dublin city center streets have a special atmosphere. When you go there, you just feel that spirit of past and the spirit of present, because all that architecture is mixed with modern people, and it's so amazing to walk there and to just enjoy everything. Obviously in Dublin city center there are some industrial areas, you know, some new buildings, and yes, they are still extremely beautiful. And also there is the older part of a town, and oh my god, I really love the older part of a town, because in there you can just walk around, just go into a pub or go to a restaurant, get yourself a cuppa and maybe get yourself some Irish breakfast and just sit down and enjoy the atmosphere. Usually there is plenty of music, and you always will get so inspired, and you'll always get so much energy when walking in there, because there are so many people and everything is so enjoyable. Also, next places to visit are Dublin Parks, and Dublin Parks are extremely beautiful, especially parks in the city center. They are always looked after. They look very neat, very clean, and you can always find a place to sit down, and you can always go somewhere and just enjoy having a lunch in the city center in the park. Hey guys, so another way to spend your time is obviously to go to parks, and here in Dublin city center are a lot of parks, and what you can do is just go into Google Maps, check what's the closest park to you and just walk in there. Also, to let you know that in some countries it's not allowed to walk on the grass, but in here you can walk on the grass, you can sit on the grass and just enjoy your time. If you want to rest, you just can sit on the grass and it's absolutely fine. And what else you can do is you can get yourself some takeaway food, and you can just come to a park, sit down on the grass, enjoy and eat. And especially if there is a little lake, you can just sit down there and just enjoy and rest maybe. So yeah, that's a pretty cool thing to do. And now let's move straight into pubs. Because people in here, they do really like their pubs, and one of the nicest pubs that you can go to is called Johnnie Fox's pub. It's the highest pub in Ireland, and it was built in 1738, so it was built long time ago, so it's a pretty old pub, but it's so beautiful. Oh my god, if you go inside you'll see all that atmosphere, you'll see all that furniture, and everything is, you know, it's old but it's nicely old. You can just enjoy how everything is around you, and it's like so beautiful, and even from the outside and from the inside it's like really amazing. It's that nice atmosphere. Also, when you go to that pub you'll most likely have to drive, and the way to the pub is through the mountains, and those stunning views are amazing. You will just enjoy the whole experience, the experience of getting to the pub, having some fun in the pub and going back. It's going to be amazing, believe me. Also, we do have a takeaway service, so you can get yourself like some takeaway coffee. To be honest, I tried the takeaway coffee and it wasn't extremely nice. I didn't really like it. And in terms of food, many people told me that they really love food in there. But what happened to me, I went to Johnnie Fox's once. It was very late. It was before the kitchen was closing, and I ordered myself some lamb with mashed potatoes. And honestly, I wasn't really inspired by the food. The food wasn't that tasty and that fresh, probably because because it was very late, it wasn't that amazingly fresh, and I can't say that it was the tastiest food that I ever tried in my life, but it was amazing, you know. I just enjoyed the atmosphere, I was there with a friend, and I just enjoyed talking to her, and that is what matters. And the next place to go to is called the Viewpoint. It's actually a very lovely place, and I would suggest getting there by the car because there are no buses going that way. And it's a place where you can look at the Dublin city. You can see all the lights, and I would really recommend going there at night because at night you can see all the lights, but make sure that the weather is good, because if the weather isn't good enough, you will not be able to see absolutely everything. Okay, so make sure that the weather is absolutely nice, good, and just go there. Maybe get yourself a cup of tea or a cup of coffee and just have a chat, look at those lights, enjoy even driving there, because driving there is such a beautiful experience, you know. And sometimes I like going to the Viewpoint to meditate, to spend a bit of time with myself, to just slow down, to just think about what's going on in my life. Also, if you go to that place, it's not like you're gonna spend the whole day in there. You can just go and spend a bit of time, and then you can just go and drive around the Wicklow Mountains, because at the Viewpoint there are not so many things to do. You can just walk a little bit, have a look at the lights, have a look at the city, and then I would recommend going further into the mountains and just exploring and just driving around. It's really, really, really beautiful. Another place is called Malahide, and it's so nice and so beautiful, and you can spend the whole day in Malahide, okay? So when you go there, it's like a big park. There is enough parking if you need to. You can get a bus to get there as well, so it's gonna be absolutely fine. And you can go to Malahide and you can just walk around. There is a nice store, it's called Evoca, and in that store you can just buy different kind of things. It's not a very cheap store, but it's pretty affordable. You can get yourself something like some souvenirs from Ireland, and you can find some nice clothes because they're made of wool. Actually, I checked the quality, and the quality was like really nice. And you can just then walk around in the park. There are nice gardens, and also there is a butterfly house. There are up to 20 species of butterflies, so if you like butterflies, that's the place to go to. And also there is a special kids trail. It's called the Fairy Trail. It's a very interesting trail just with some adventures for your kids. So if you have kids and you go there, you'll enjoy that place because they will have what to do. And if they have what to do, you will be a happy parent. So I'm in Malahide right now. I'm just sitting here on the bench because I need to relax a little bit. It's a really lovely place for a walk, so you can walk a lot, and it's really fresh, it's really green and very, very nice, and it has a beautiful castle as well. I'm not gonna get into the castle because I will be honest, I don't really like castles and museums, but if you like castles, if you like history, then definitely it's a place to go in. You can buy the tickets at the visitor center and you can just enjoy and see how beautiful everything is right here. It's generally a place for walk and just for looking at the castle, and that's probably everything you can do here. But it's really nice, it's really calming, it's really relaxing, so it's definitely a place to visit and see because it's so beautiful. The last, but definitely not the least place is Dalkey. It's a very nice, a very beautiful, a very expensive area, and as people here call it, it's a very posh area, and loads of older people would buy houses in Dalkey just because they're much more expensive. But just if you go for a walk in there, it's so beautiful, it's so nice, honestly, believe me. So you can walk on the coast and you can see the sea and you can just enjoy that smell and that atmosphere. Also, you can go to the park and have a look in the park, and it's so beautiful, so nice. Just walk around the whole area. It's gonna take you a whole day to walk around and you'll really enjoy it. You can also grab a cup of coffee or cup of tea and also walk in there if you want to. And I would recommend going there with a close friend, with someone you would really like to spend time with and just have a nice conversation and have a nice chat with them. Also, after your walk in Dalkey, I'm sure you'll be very tired, because I was very tired. And what you can do, you just can go and sit in a local restaurant, get yourself some nice dinner, and just enjoy your time, and I'm sure you're gonna really, really love that place. Cool guys, there are much more places to visit in Dublin, and not only in Dublin, but there are loads of places to visit in Ireland. So if you know more, please leave them in the comments. I'm gonna check them out. I'm trying to discover more places and share more of them with you. Also, I have part 1 to this video. I'm gonna leave a link in the description, so make sure you check the description for all the links to my Instagram, to my Patreon, to all the nice and useful videos. Everything will be in the description, so make sure you check everything in there, okay? And thanks a lot for watching this video. Give it a like, do subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in my next one.